What's up, my spiritual
Gang, love, namaste.
you know I'm in this bitch. I'm here to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. And if you don't want to hear it, you don't like the truth. This ain't the channel for you. Backspace delete. Do what you gotta do. Most importantly, I'm gonna start by saying, um, any attack sent out, may it find its way back to you and fast. Okay. I'm over these comics. I'm really over them. I have like zero patience for their ass. Like it don't even make it just whatever the case may be. But let me get my music point jumped out, and we're gonna go from there. Period. Um, Any face you try to decide for me or the collective that is of high vibration, that is my divine collective, may it find its way back to you with the quickness. Okay? May you choose your own fate. Because I'm over it. May it. I say. What they do? I say. No, it's that. Okay. Somebody's $1 million baby. Clock it. We're gonna see what's going on in your energy. And just go from there. Period. Somebody been lacking energy to do something in or experience. Somebody's very unpredictable and very controlling, ruthless. All right, let's see. What's going on in the collective energy? What do they need to know? Not what they want to know. Let me know, Spirit. Thank you. Heavy on the lacking energy, lacking inspiration. Or is this energy like a person is really inspired to do something and then their faith start to slip, the inspiration start to slip. It's just like you start to see that light get dim in them. Or once hopeful eyes start to turn hopeless. And it's because somebody is surrounded by negativity and or they're feeding themselves negativity. Hi. Bored. Somebody very bored and is in despair. It's really because a person lost their faith. So like let's say something didn't work out. It's just an empress in the reverse. So somebody's going through like blockages, insecurities. Their creativity is blocked. And they need to pay attention to their body because their body is communicating with them that something is off. Or that they're facing these blockages, they're facing these insecurities. And it's like they're neglecting themselves. Or they're neglectful to people around them. Things, person, places, things, animals. This is a person that neglect their responsibilities, neglect their duties, neglect their children, neglect their body. Okay. I'm not going to take it because it came up in sideways. Okay, can you tell me? So, I don't know. Or I didn't know what this energy could be. Okay, let's just see. What else on this reverse? In reverse. Ending of a cycle. Somebody's going to clear and purge this person out of their energy. Or you know what this could be? Somebody could be facing blockages. They're facing lack of faith because this person, this empress in the reverse is insecure. That's all love to you. This person's insecure. So if you walk in the room and you're secure with yourself, you know who you are, you know where you're going, and you have faith, this person will try to neglect you, your mentality, or make you like belittle you so you feel less within. So then you lose the faith and the hope because they've been gave up hope in life. They've been gave up faith. And they're very fucking neglectful, but they're also very dependent on people. And that's why somebody is facing blockages, is because it's the company that you keep. Or let's say you were facing like lack of inspiration, lack of faith. It's because this person was planting seeds to this person, like, yeah, that shit ain't gonna take off. That shit ain't gonna. It's leaving a person in despair because of this person's negativity. Or they got a lot of negative shit going on in their life right now. And it almost like, it makes you not want to end a cycle with a person until you're forced to, because of what's going on in the person's life. And you could really care about this person. So you don't want to see this person in a fucked up position because of who it is. But it's going to be some type of rebirth here, some type of transformation. And you're going to start seeing your shit regenerating. Things that you're destined to reap is going to start to regenerate. And you're going to be emerging things on a different level. Where somebody can play games where you merge, it's games where you merge things and then it creates something and then you merge them two and then merge them two. If you play it, then you'll know. If not, it ain't for you. Let it go. But that's this energy where it's like, this person that's in the reverse wants you to feel like they really the empress and they're not. Okay, what? Bow wow, let me hold you. Okay, how does the collective show up energetically? Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Keyyyy Collective. Unstable situation. Somebody's facing the reason you're facing delays and you feel like your situation is very unstable, right? It's because of the people that you're entertaining, including this false ass empress that's in your energy. And let's say you ended this situation, this person is still holding on to your energy. So it's like they're trying to manifest off of your energy. Under review, revise. Somebody's like ironing out the details, because I mean, it's one thing to have people around you and they're greedy as fuck. And then it's like somebody, ancestors want somebody to take caution before investing in different situations because something is a risky endeavor. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Bracedan. I am seeing here, or somebody here in the collective could be greedy as fuck. And they need to review themselves. Okay, what else? How else is the collective showing up energetically? Is my deck in reverse or something? Okay. Somebody needs to reflect. Something is holding somebody's back and somebody's repressing a lot of pain. Repression leads to depression. So the reason why a person is facing blockages in my collective is because you're repressing a lot of shit and you're keeping yourself on the lower frequency, a lower vibration. Your intuition, somebody needs to tune into their intuition. It's like somebody's body is communicating with somebody. I could be talking to an empress in the reverse. Somebody needs to take care of themselves. Somebody needs to practice self-love energy. Somebody's harsh to people around them, but they also harsh to themselves. I mean, I can't give you something I'm not giving myself. That's impossible. So if I treat myself harshly, what do you think? Anything around me, I'm going to neglect. Or this is somebody that's in somebody's energy. It's like they gossip a lot. They're real scattered. But then they don't have a mind of their own. They're easily influenced. So this person can sway this person to go this way based off of what these people said. And they didn't even fact check the shit. This is this type of energy. Their vision is clouded. They're not listening to their intuition. Or this is somebody in my collective. But they're very calculated with their gossiping. They're very calculated, critical, with their pessimistic harshness. Hi, Pooh. Thank you. Okay. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Okay. Dead end. Or somebody's been avoiding ending a situation with an empress in the reverse. Genuinely. Something gonna end in backstabbing. Somebody could be going through it. This could be like a divorce. She's so perfect. Somebody could be going through a divorce. It's like this person's not really showing their hand, but it's gonna really show when this divorce happened. Or you're already seeing little pieces of them. Energy block. Somebody is facing blockages, delays. Things are being put on hold for a person. Somebody is out of alignment, rejecting somebody. Somebody feel alienated. They feel like they're in harsh conditions. They feel like they financially ruined. Somebody is going through losses after losses after losses after a breakup. So this could be a divorcing situation, or this could just be a breakup here. Or this could be two separate energies. You talking to me or you talking to... Oh, okay. Somebody gonna hit rock bottom fucking with this person. Because, I mean, this person is not... This person's facing blockages. They're not in their divine feminine energy. They're very neglectful. So, I mean, how could you expect something that's neglectful? Just like you're planting seeds in a person that's going to neglect it. How do you expect anything to prosper with a person that's not in their feminine energy, that's facing blockages, that's not even in tune? They lack listening to their intuition. They don't pay attention to their body. This is this energy of like, you got some people that, I don't know, this could be a situation for somebody. You got some people where they can smell when something's off. I cry, Usher. Somebody could have an odor down there for somebody. I don't know who this is for, but somebody could have an odor, and instead of them going in and getting checked, they just think that that's their sin. Like, I don't know. It's a weird energy. But this is this energy that don't listen to their body. So, like, it don't even have to be as big as an odor. It could be they got a cold, or something's going on. Something's different with their body, but they don't listen to their body. They don't know when something's off. Or they just don't care about their health, period. Somebody gonna meet somebody in the cold. This is 2 ending cards. Final chapter. This is gonna happen within a year or more. Thank you. Tie up loose ends. Somebody's tying up loose ends. Because this is something somebody is still entertaining. And this could happen within a year or more. Somebody need to find their light from within. Validate their own feelings. And it's like this hibernation energy. Like when you think of squirrels, they hibernate. They stack up and then they hibernate in the winter. And then they come back out when the sun's back out. When the snow's gone. When the weather is beautiful. Rainbows could be significant to somebody. But somebody, when they go into hibernation, they're going to find themselves more. I don't know, are they holding on to this person due to not wanting to be alone? Or this is somebody I'm talking to in my collective. I mean, I got karmics that watch me because they love to attack my channel. They love attacking me through my channel. Let me see. Somebody just need to really slow down and gain focus, because I mean it's like losing momentum, going through energy blockages. Anything you try to make prosper, it get put on hold, or it face some type of delay, or it's being stalled. Somebody's really a turmoil with themselves. So anything that they touch, they're gonna be a turmoil with. Even if it don't start like that, it heads there. Because misery love company. So, I mean, a person can try to portray this image as if they're not miserable, but it's going to eventually show by little gestures, little shit that you do. Okay, let me see. What else? Damn. Everything coming up in reverse today, huh? Okay. This is this energy of no matter how much you invest into this feminine energy, I could easily live like a bear at winter times. I can sleep through until spring girls sing. But work don't work like that. Girl, because at this point, why is we paying for shit that's been free to our ancestors? They stole from us. And how would you feel? I mean, if these people somebody broke into their home and they took a TV, and then the person that broke into said home went and sat on their couch and told them, you need to pay me for your TV, they'll feel some type of way. Like, what the fuck? Hey. This is a female that's very manipulative, and it's like, no matter how much you invest into this feminine energy, it's gonna be an unrequited love situation, lover dynamic, where it's like, it's one-sided love. You're pouring and you're pouring and you're pouring. This person's taken. This person considers themselves a heartbreaker, or they break a lot of fucking hearts. It wouldn't bat an eye. Somebody here, their offers keep getting revoked. So it's like, dang, didn't imagine being in a relationship with a person and then they tell you about something that they got coming up, right? Or they got going on. And it's like, okay, well, how did that go today? How was the interview today? And you're like, no, like, it just didn't work out. That's divine revoking this person's offers, which puts somebody in disappointment, but somebody needs to take a step back and look in the mirror because they're manipulative as fuck. They're obsessive. Yeah. How are you more obsessed with another person than your own life? It's this energy of like, or somebody's obsessed with breaking hearts and then keeping people on a string, wanting them to chase them. They know that if they trauma bond with this person, some people operate out of no reaction. I mean, bad attention is still attention, right? And this person needs energy to keep maintaining. So if they gotta give you bad energy, they're still taking your energy. So this person trauma bonds with a lot of different people, manipulate a lot of different situations, when really in reality, they're the fucking problem. This could be a friend that somebody's hanging with. This could be somebody's lover that they keep breaking up to make up. This person, you're going to keep breaking up to make up. I will let you know this. Because the intentions ain't pure. Then they play the guilt tripping card. Like, I loved you more than you love me. No, baby, you've been playing this game. This is not your first time around the field at all. Or somebody got a friend that do shit like this. Expose these karmas for who they is. Okay, what else? Okay. And somebody, this is this energy that they be like, I'll kill myself if you leave me. Somebody really know how to play on somebody's emotions. They act like they can't live without this person. They can't maintain. No, they got other options in their back pocket. You just their best option. Or you just the person that's going to keep opening your door for this option. You're just the dummy that's going to keep accepting them back. Because trust, if you really left this person alone, they'll be with somebody else. It's the dynamic of a person really can't be alone. They in and out of relationships, in and out of relationships. They never take a time to actually heal and see. This is this energy that they blame everybody else for bad shit that happened in their relationships, but they don't blame themselves even though they're intentionally doing this shit. So when they go to the next person, they're gonna have a whole sob story. It's this. Hi, beautiful. Somebody gonna go to jail. Okay, this came out in reverse. I mean, not reverse, but Somebody gonna have an aha moment about this. Perspective is gonna change. This is a part of somebody's awakening. Somebody could have put this. This could be a mother figure. This could be somebody's mother. This could be a relationship dynamic, or this could be somebody hangs with people, and these people are known to, you know, this person's ways. Like, yeah, you be out here wrecking homes and some shit. Like, what? Like, somebody gonna release somebody, let somebody go. Yield. Epiphany. I'm telling you, surrender. Because I mean, it's one thing to, this is this energy that create all these problems. They break all these hearts. Everybody ain't finna walk away easily. It's this energy, right? So then they're dealing with, they'll get somebody on their path that's fucked up in the head mentally, and they start acting crazy, and they blame the person that's acting crazy, but they don't tell all them the tricks and dips that they did and dicks that they did either. How they fucked this person over, but they blame the person for their reaction. That's manipulation. This is this energy. They create a lot of storms. They start a lot of bullshit. But really, in reality, they're intentionally doing this shit. It just don't make sense. And then you wonder why you facing delays. You wonder why you... It's like you get on your feet and then it's like shit just get unstable again. Close to the edge, baby. Okay, what else? Or somebody's close to the edge of like... See, this is this energy. Like I said, how do you expect to pour seeds into something that neglects everything? So it's like somebody's investing into somebody. This person that's doing the investing is, somebody is younger, a youthful dreamer. Somebody has a lot of ideas. Somebody's naive to a lot of shit, but they're psychic. And it's like the inner voice be talking to them. Somebody here has an inner voice. I don't know if they can hear their inner voice or if they believe their inner voice, but their intuition be talking to them. Somebody gave a love offer to somebody. Somebody messaged somebody. Somebody's more on the sensitive side. So this could be an overly masculine ass feminine or an overly toxic feminine energy. And this could be like an inexperienced masculine. Somebody spiritual, somebody does music, somebody could be an artist that is coming out. So I mean, this person's gonna shoot your dreams down. They're gonna shoot everything down about you because they neglect their dreams, because they lack inspiration, because they lack hope. So that little bit of hope, they'll rob that shit from you. Truthfully, somebody here is a leader. So even though you're a little naive, that you're a leader. Somebody's religious, or somebody goes off of religious traditions. Somebody here is in a religious programming, or somebody here is programmed to operate a particular way. And from due to them, they program it, they conform to a lot of shit. Somebody got married, I'm telling you. Or somebody married somebody when they was really naive to a lot of shit. Yep, kids becoming real popular in between. Some women to feel themselves hot if they break up others' people's, but they never stole anything but a problem. Girl, yes. And this is just somebody that could be a water sign or really connected to water. What is that? Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, I believe. Somebody could have played the flute or have a flute in their home. So I don't know. It's like somebody keeps doing romantic gestures towards a person, or somebody's a nurturer. This is a masculine that nurtures things. Like he pours life into things that he's dealing with. He don't give up easily because he's a dreamer. Whereas like you're dealing with the person that is intentionally breaking your, they love to, you know how you see some people that be so happy to see other people fucking miserable or down on their luck or down bad or sad, but then the moment they become their ass, it's the end of the fucking world. But they got a solution for everything. They got a trick for everything. So I mean, at the end of the day, if they're going through financial hardship, they got somebody they can trick off on for finances. They need a place to stay. They got somebody they can trick up on for a place to stay. This is this energy where somebody got a, oh, if they're hungry, they got somebody that's gonna get them food. like somebody here operates out of they right or wrong type of energy. Like, I don't know. This is a weird energy. This could be just a female around somebody, and somebody keeps investing into them, and then wonder why their finances is fucking up. They're facing delays because the person you're investing in is greedy. They're destined to reap karmic debt, and you're getting in the middle of karma, and you're reaping that shit with them due to you trying to constantly come in and be their savior in a situation. They're supposed to learn something from this. Because, I mean, you're enabling them at this point. You're enabling them in manipulative ways because they feel like all else feels like I always go to this person. They out here breaking hearts intentionally. This is a toxic feminine energy. But the people that's investing in them is getting karma due to her ways. You're saving her from some karma she's supposed to learn lessons from. And then you wonder why your life is miraculously fucking up? Look at what you're planting seeds into. You see how neglectful they are. They're neglecting their responsibility. They could neglect their pets, neglect their children. They can neglect shit they like people around them that genuinely care for them. They neglectful to anything around them. You can't say what doesn't want to be saved. That's small change. Hello, do you hear me? But this is this feminine energy. Like, I'm not biased. I'm not a biased reader. I'm not gonna say this is a masculine when it's not. I'm not biased. I'm gonna tell the truth all the way around. I have some reasons why I get on the masculine's asses. And I also have some reasons why I get on the feminine's asses. At the end of the day, I'm here to tell the truth, and that's what I'm gonna do. But this is why a person constantly finding themselves in negativity, negative situations, or just feel like you carrying so much. When you like cleanse your energy, right? You realize how much lighter your energy is. It's like a fucking burden is lifted off your shoulders, right? This is this energy where it feels like a burden is on your shoulders, or somebody can go to the tide. So somebody be going through. When you think of like water crashing, it just crashes, you know. Somebody could go to the spot and get them rocks put on their back. And what is that movie? I think it was Big Mama, and she had the costume on. And when they put the hot rocks on her back, it like went in her fucking costume. It could be like that, where it's like you're taking on this person's problems, and it's starting to become internal for you, and you can't even separate your problems from their problems because you're so used to carrying this person's baggage. You'll never be able to get the truth out there. Wait, you'll never be able to get on the truth. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, me either, girl. You gotta like, it's probably how you typed it. Plus autocorrect the motherfucker. But that's this energy. So no matter what you pour into this person, they gonna fuck it up. It's like giving somebody property. They're gonna fuck it up. If they neglect their everyday responsibilities, you think that they'll take care of things given to them? No. They're gonna fuck it up. I don't know who this is for, but this ain't it. Then not only are you breaking hearts, look at the type that you're choosing to break their hearts. Then you want to blame this person for acting crazy? You know how to pick them, don't you? I don't know. It's like it's an ego drive for a person. Like when a person's crashing out over them and they intentionally doing shit to fuck them over, that feed their ego. They feel like they're that bitch. Cause I mean, you crashing out over me. Yeah, this man swaying me, girl. I don't know why. Bitch, you know why. Come on now. You trauma bonding with anything that come in your path. Intentionally. And some men get their heart broke so bad, but they run back to the thing that constantly break their fucking heart. Constantly. And every time you try to pour into this person, it's like spirits smack somebody in the fucking face, which is why somebody keep going through breakup. It's like a up highs and lows type of energy. Spirit is smacking somebody in the face intentionally to show you this is not for you. But they keep running back to what keep breaking them. It don't make sense. But it's like, do this person got mommy issues? Is that the issue here? It's giving mommy issues. So they chase behind the wrong type of women. They deal with the wrong type of women. And they're constantly invested in the wrong type of women, but it started at home. Like, I mean, if I got mommy issues and I never really seen what a wonderful woman is or what that looks like, me as a man, my mom is the first person that can break my fucking heart. So I'm gonna chase that feeling through relationships, through friendships. It's the other way around for females and males. And this is why this person keeps choosing things that's breaking their heart. Because your mama broke your heart first. Something she did. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody here. Damn. Everything is not what it seems. Looks can be deceiving. Somebody here invested into a lover situation and is in a relationship with somebody that's living under false pretenses. Somebody could really be holding on to their past for real. They're carrying things away. This is a person that they're not going to tell you the truth about shit. They're going to leave details out and or they're just not going to say it at all. This is a person that's sneaky as fuck. They're betraying them. They're strategically betraying a person. And they keep getting away with this shit. It's crazy. How the fuck? But it's because they use strategy. And they do things for their own self-gain, self-interest. They're a cheater. They wear a mask. They lie. But this person thinking they getting equal give and take. So it's like one person is really naive in this situation. And the other person, no. They think they green. They know they naive. Thank you, Pooh. That's why I'm alone, because I've been through the storm. I can see it that way from a man. It's still good people left in our communities. I was going to say communication. So somebody could be working on their communication skills. In society, never an imposter or to be manipulated. Yes, there is good people out here, but this energy I'm picking up, but this was to teach somebody a lesson. At the end of the day, if you don't address your demons, if you never heal them, you're going to keep choosing them. You're going to keep chasing them. So somebody here needs to learn a lesson and to sit back and reflect and face their inner demons that they've been running from. I think somebody gets so caught up in carrying other people's load and other people's baggage, but it's like it blocks them from facing their own load and their own baggage. So it's like it's an excuse. Say Goodbye by Chris Brown. It's like it's an excuse for them to like, well, I gotta worry about this, I gotta worry about that, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta worry about my people, I gotta make sure they good, but it's a distraction from facing what they've been running from. I said excuse, that's what this is, it's a distraction. My grammar isn't worth a damn, but the ones that matter the most don't hold it against me, period. Hey, it don't seem like it ain't. So, yeah, somebody went into something thinking it was going to be equal give and take. Somebody was going to be kind. They came off kind, generous. And then next thing you know, when you're in a situation or you start to hang around this friend, this family member, you start to see how neglectful they are. You start to see why people don't invest their loan. You said imposter. It definitely gives imposter energy. Making somebody feel like they value. Somebody here know how to feed a person ego, and then they snatch the rug under a person. They know how to build a person up, and then it's like they can only do it for so long. And then it's like oh my God. And then it's like they snatch, and it's not a good gut feeling. Somebody here could have that feeling about somebody. It's like this fucking punching, like a knife twisting in my gut. Like, it's painful. No, it's hard, but I gotta do it. Somebody here builds somebody up just to pull the rug from underneath and break them down. But they know what they're doing. So it's like you come into the dynamic, it seems like it's everything that you want, and then you start to see little shit like, damn, you really neglectful. Okay, maybe I'm just, damn, you really lack inspiration. Damn, why is you trying to shoot my dreams down? And so you know I don't give a darn. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you gotta not give a fuck. Somebody look at somebody like a lover. Like they equal. We never know whom we may engage with, but it's all good in the neighborhood. You hear me? I mean, at the end of the day, it's either a reflection of something you've grown from, a reflection of you, of something you need to heal, or somebody else just miserable and they trying to bring other people to that party. But this energy is like they put themselves in fucked up situations and expect other people to get them out of the situations they keep putting themselves in. They really insecure, so they put other people down. They put other people down to make themselves feel good. So they talk other women. This is an insecure energy. So of course, if they feel lowly about themselves, they're gonna put other people down in the process. Thank you, Paul. Yes, cause my baby was drawn on my whiteboard, and yeah, I gotta rewrite it on my whiteboard. But it's this energy. Hi, for somebody here. So somebody could be in a relationship or a marriage. Somebody, or this could be somebody that's divorced from a person. Somebody could be thinking about reneging back on an ex-wife type of energy, or somebody's undergoing a divorce within this next year or more, or a breakup. Ooh, somebody here, or somebody knows how to break somebody hard. Somebody intentionally does this shit. Somebody knows somebody's triggers. Somebody knows how to play somebody against themselves. Play with somebody's emotions. Somebody is very manipulative, and they do that shit on purpose. I could do this shit with no effort. Somebody goes to T Grizzly. Somebody here, this might be a few months. So somebody here, we're on different timelines. This could be a year or more, or this could be within a few months for somebody else. Because I said it could be a divorcing situation or just a breakup. And Say Goodbye is owned by Chris Brown. This shit could crumble in the fall or the winter time. Somebody's making long-term plans, judgment. This is a part of somebody's judgment. New spiritual story. It's just a matter of time. Make a stand, face it head on. Somebody's gonna be put in a position. Somebody's betraying somebody, so somebody's gonna be put in a position where they're gonna have to face that shit head on. Like, it's their life. This person tries to control somebody's life, and it's like, bitch, this is my life. It's my life. Dangerously in Love by Beyonce. Like, bitch, you cannot control my life. Bitch, this is my life. I write my own story. The hell? What the fuck is wrong with you? Some haters are gonna hate. Somebody's biggest hater. Somebody gonna show somebody. They gonna show they hate for a person. I mean, imagine being in bed with a person that don't like you, that hates you. They disown you behind the scenes. If a new option presents itself, this person is cheating on you. They don't mention they got a man. They don't mention they take. This is this energy that they go to the gym and thirst trap people and take their ring off. This is this energy. It's the fuck ass energy, and it's like spirit see somebody needs to have a new spiritual story. I'm gonna see what this is. Somebody here needs a final chapter. Somebody needs to just end this shit. They keep chasing what's breaking them. Period. Somebody's gonna go through an awakening, but they need to learn to forgive. They, due to their lack of forgiveness, they bump into somebody that hold grudges and don't forgive. To reflect back to them that they don't forgive. Love and light shine so bright. God is right. God is good. Girl, because at this point, it's like somebody ancestors is forcing somebody to face something because they keep choosing it and they deserve a new chapter. It's like somebody ancestors hate sitting back watching somebody accept the shit due to their naiveness or lack of judgment, lack of clarity. So I don't know. It's like somebody is being called to take action on self, needing the call. Yeah, somebody need this download. Because I mean, it's one thing to be naive to something and you're constantly choosing something, and it's another thing to just be choosing it due to you crave that feeling of constantly being broken down. Why do you want something around you or invest into something that keeps breaking you down at every chance that they get? Confirmation and train. Every chance this person get, they break you down and they know how to. Especially if you've been married to this person, they know shit about you. They know, and you're not healing. Oh yeah, they know how to break you down. They learned your tricks. They learned your dips. They learned your triggers. They learned all that. This is this person that'll use your triggers against you. You open up to them like, okay, this is a safe space. I'm opening up. This is how I feel about the situation. Further down the line, this person will weaponize what you opened up to them about. The space ain't so safe no more, so why do you stay? It's not a safe space no more. It hurts sometimes. Somebody here is chasing this feeling of belonging, which is why they're dealing with this shit. Somebody is not comfortable really being alone. Karmic. Okay, I like this song, but this is a karmic energy. They guilt shame something, they guilt trip somebody really bad. And then it's like if the guilt tripping don't work and the person still hold a person accountable, then they shift blame on the person. That's somebody's two manipulation tactics that they use when they start the guilt trip. Or if the guilt trip is working, they add on to it by blaming you. It's like, first of all, they take you on this low where they make you feel guilty for a situation. It's like, you weren't there for me, and this happened, right? Confirmation. Then that's them guilt tripping you, but also blaming you at the same time. Because at the end of the day, they put themselves in this position, but expect you to come in and have your fucking cape on and be like, yeah, bitch, I'm gonna keep saving you from your own self. I'm gonna save you from your own destruction. Like, fuck no. Mm-mm. No. Somebody don't handle situations fairly. They're very imbalanced. I don't know, it's like somebody is so used to being shamed, they turned into the person that shamed people. Somebody's so used to being blamed, okay, let's say like this is a person's family dynamic where it's like the family blame the kid when really it's the parent. So then as they get older, they learn to blame people for the shit that they put themselves in. It could be this energy. Or blame everybody else for the positions they keep putting themselves in. How to Love by Lil Wayne. Then they went through a lot of heartbreak, which also turned them a different way. Every which way but loose. Somebody is very imbalanced in a situation. They don't show up to something fairly though. So it don't matter how much you try to break something down to a person or have them see your point of view, they don't access situations from a fair standpoint. And you're not aiming to be fair in this situation or even understand your point of view. Because they feel like they're right. And even if your point of view is snapping and it makes sense, they're going to find a way to victimize themselves, to guilt trip you, then shift blame. That's this energy. Like they're really fucking manipulative here. Cancel culture. Somebody here could try to cancel people. Or people that don't really operate out of the culture. It's like this person would, first of all, they're insecure. So they follow all the culture trends. 44, 44. Somebody you're very fucking protected. Right. And if they bump into a person that don't really care to keep up with the culture, they don't really operate out of society norms, that'll be the person they dog out, talk about, make a mockery of. But just because they not even comfortable in their own skin, they gotta fit society's shoes of what perfect is instead of being themselves. Somebody here look at somebody like they a part of their retribution though. Like this is their blessing that's been the ancestors sitting in for. No, bitch. No, it's this energy of like you gotta manipulate to gain. You gotta manipulate people to get what you want. You gotta manipulate people to have a bunch of people chasing you. But you forgot to mention the part where you manipulated these people, trauma bonded these people to you. But I mean, of course, to they outside to their friends, oh yeah, they sweated me. They ain't gonna stop chasing me. He want this cookie. He want me. I don't know. It's like only you know how this will fit you. But this is somebody, or somebody here. Their ancestors could have sent somebody in for them to have a new chapter here, gain a new perception. And somebody here chose this anyways, knowing the type of person this is, or they're naive. So they were naive to the type of person, and now that this person that was supposed to be their new spiritual story is out of the picture, it leaves them to face what they chose. Don't back down from this shit. Somebody cave into this person too much, to the point where they back down. But it's gonna be some type of betrayal or something that they do that's gonna make them not. Your ancestors like, don't back down. Stand on business. I don't give a fuck who this person is to you. Don't back down. You stand for nothing, you fall for anything, honey. And that's what this is a case of. Somebody's falling for anything, and this person knows how to play you. Look, I split the day. Stop. Stop entertaining this shit. Pay attention to the red flags. Considering options. Somebody is sitting back thinking about the options they had and the things that they chose. Because I mean, it's one thing to your ancestors is praying to be out of a situation, and then you keep running back to what's breaking you. Your ancestors send you in something that's going to be a new spiritual story, a new chapter. When you think of like a book and they got a whole bunch of fables in it or like poems, after that poem or after that fable, that chapter ends and then you go into a new chapter. Somebody ancestor was trying to push somebody into a new chapter, and somebody's like, no, I like this chapter. They wouldn't. Don't go. This person got abandonment issues. Their mama could have abandoned them. And somebody else is like, I see this person hurting you. I see this person taking advantage of you, but you keep choosing it. I can only do so much. I keep showing you the signs. I keep smacking you in the fucking face that this person is not for you, but you keep choosing it. At some point, I gotta let these betrayals go through. At some point, I gotta let you see how far this person will go to destroy you. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna keep choosing it. If you keep touching the fire, but I keep saving your ass from being burnt. Now I'm gonna let you get burnt, so then you can see it. Or somebody's getting burnt and they're just naive to it. Like, oh no, they didn't mean it like that. It's a logical reason for everything. No, sometimes you gotta just accept people is fucked up, and some people just operate out of self and greed. Sometimes you gotta accept that this person, no matter how much love you pour into a person, this person don't accept themselves. They damn sure not gonna accept you. See, you don't even. Somebody just want to feel accepted. You don't really love them, but you just settle. So it's like you don't even love this person. You're just settling because you don't want to be alone. Sometimes you just gotta, or that trauma bonding got you feeling like you really love somebody. Platonic family lover. This resonate, but it's not a lover though. It's family. See how I just said platonic family lover? That's why it's not easy to let them fall. Yeah, I mean, it's just a fucked up situation, but I was like, sometimes it forces your hand. That's why they say don't bite the hand that feeds you, because if a person can control your food, they can control you, right? And it's like a person keep biting the person, keep biting the person. It's like, damn, like, I'm really looking out for you. Like, I'm trying to save you from yourself, but at some point, it's like, you keep biting me. I can't keep. I'm feeding you and giving you strength to keep biting me. I can't keep doing this. A clear warning. Somebody ancestors is giving somebody a warning here today. They've been getting warnings, and if somebody don't take this warning, it's gonna end in a major betrayal. Missed opportunity. I'm telling you, somebody missed the opportunity. Somebody didn't hop on the ship their ancestors was trying to give them. And if it's like a family, right? I see through it. Girl, yes. If it's like family, let's say you meet strangers that support you more than your family would. Somebody love their child down. Mama's hand. So somebody neglects their kid, but somebody else take care of their kid. They love their child. They pour into their child. So like, let's say, or somebody was a neglected kid and then got older, healed it, and now they pour into their child differently. Take care how it resonate. But like, let's say, I forgot what I was getting at. Somebody's really depressed and unmotivated. They dissatisfied with their life. So if you're satisfied with your life and your circumstances, they want you to feel like you ain't doing enough. There ain't shit to be happy about. Somebody's weary about this energy. But it's one thing for your ancestors to put up. That's what I'm talking about. If it's his family, they'll put strangers in your life that'll support you more than your family. Or whatever you want to go into situations that is equal give and take, and you're not getting it from this person. Somebody ancestors is trying to push somebody away from somebody. So then you can get what you deserve here. But somebody chose something because, like I said, it could just be, like I said in the beginning, it could be a matter of who the person is. And like it's like you said, it's just hard for them to see them fall. I said that at the beginning. It's just hard for them to see them in a bad position because they really care about them. But it's like somebody here caves into a person. But then it's like somebody make a stand. It's like at one point, I'm standing up to you and letting you know where you fall short. But you trying to manipulate me to feel bad because I'm telling you where you fall short at? Huh? Give it that one, cause you see missed opportunities, and at the bottom of the deck, this is complete contentment, completely content, emotionally fulfilled. So somebody here would have poured into somebody emotionally here. Wishes coming true. Somebody would have been feeling good, full, happy, and satisfied, and they passed it up. Forward movement. New passion for love and life. Somebody here let somebody beat them down about love, beat them down about life, right? And they passed up an opportunity. Somebody got a new perception too. Go for it. They is attracted to this person really bad. Somebody here, this would have led to a marriage and more kids. The chemistry was insane between two people. Somebody would have got that willpower back, real determined. Because, I mean, it's one thing for a person to come in and act like they pouring into you and they uplifting you. And then you get in there and you realize it's a bunch of smoke and mirrors. This person don't uplift you. If anything, they pull you down. But somebody got in too deep into something. Somebody who became more successful in a situation, been traveling more, or somebody could have to travel, strength of will. Somebody will learn how to control their emotions, control their self, or gain more self-control. Oh, what does this word mean? Let me look up this word, y'all. Or like, let's say this is a mother figure. This mother could be really neglectful to their kids, and it could have been like a stepmom situation where the stepmom would treat the kids better than the mother do. Everybody's situation is different, so take care. Okay. A thing that causes excitement. Somebody here, you bring excitement out of somebody. Somebody here really be excited to talk to you, anything. Yeah, aha moment, perspective. So that's what they passed up on, but this is what they got. This is what they with. Or like I said, this could just be like a mother figure. This could be anything. Prettiest girl. Epiphany. Somebody is gonna go through an epiphany moment. It's like once the shit pull off, somebody start having an epiphany because the shit that you chose, union of opposites. Y'all could be opposite. Somebody here could be more of the light. Somebody could be more in the dark. Opposites attract. Somebody here, you guys are complete opposite. Or y'all belief system is different. Something about y'all two is opposite as fuck. But it's like you sharpen this person where they fall short at. They sharpen you where you fall short at. Opposites attract. Somebody here is very decisive about something now. They're going to communicate it, or this is to come in years or months. The truth is going to come out about something. Somebody going to start going down memory lane, overcoming hardship, resolving conflicts, becoming stable in that peace. Someone returns from the past, nostalgic. Somebody gonna start thinking back and want to return back to their past. Because somebody here somebody walks in purpose. Somebody is very harmonious, very tranquil, very patient with a person too. You know what this could be too? Due to y'all being opposites, somebody didn't think that y'all would be good together due to y'all being opposites. Because they know what they do and they know how you operate. They're like, yeah, no, I don't want to pull you into this because this is my world and I don't want to pull you into this. You're the complete opposite for me. We don't do the same things. And they could have went to a person that do the same things or chose situations around them that do the same things. I mean, look at this type of energy that's down here. Somebody here operate out of balance and peace. Somebody looked at somebody like, yeah, no, ain't no way you could be my purpose. Ain't no way you could be my person because we're opposite as fuck. Like, we don't believe in the same thing. We don't do the same thing. And or somebody, like I said, somebody could be more of the light and somebody could be more in the dark. And let's say this person is strong in their light energy. They could have helped this person come out of the dark into the light type of energy. Especially because whatever they've been choosing for the longest, it's like they're carrying their baggage, and it's like life is beating this person down where they're not even hopeful about life. But then they bump into a person that's hopeful about life, optimistic about the obstacles that they go through. And this person was supposed to give this person a new perspective and pull them up out of that sunken mentality. Better times ahead. Somebody here, there's going to be some good things coming to you. Emperor. This was gonna put somebody in the emperor energy. Perfecting balance. This was somebody's. So somebody went to something they felt like was on their level, but really in reality, it was the opposite. The person they thought lowly of that was opposite of them that was on their level. This is a weird energy, huh? Somebody could have held back on somebody. So I mean, if this person just instantly withdrawn from y'all, or started like they was focused and locked in on you, then it just shifted out the blue. Or they start stalling, taking their time. Then it was like delay after delay after delay with y'all too. It's because this person was, hi child father. It's because this person was they were looking at how y'all was opposite from each other. And then they was looking at the other option that they had or that they've been entertaining. And they felt like that matched their style more. So this is for somebody where a person just instantly started withdrawing from you or slowing down where it's like the communication started to slow down, the affection started to slow down. But I mean, you know what this could be too? This person could be their karma because I mean, imagine investing somewhere. You think y'all going somewhere, you about to do y'all finna fulfill these plans that y'all been doing. And then you pull back. And then you pull back to a person that's dedicated to breaking your heart and doing the same shit on you. Cold world, hello. The Fool. Somebody want to come into new beginnings now. Or somebody went into new beginnings due to them. Holy shit. Divine love. Ooh. So somebody here want to come into some type of new beginning with a person. I had to clarify, okay? But it was like a lot of stuff was unclear for a person. The person was around a lot of illusions. They were very confused in the head. They were also lacking focus. Or somebody here focused. Somebody went through some type of level up with work or love. Shiny object syndrome. Somebody here loved the finer things. So somebody could have been like, that could be the opposites too. Somebody could be more wealthier and somebody could be not as wealthy as this person would be. And the other option could have been more wealthy. So they like, yeah, I like the finer things. Oh, you just like, oh, I love, like, this person was easily steered away from this person when really this was their wish fulfillment. And a person is more stable than they seem. Or when they come into this union, y'all dreams are gonna manifest rapidly. Y'all gonna become stable together more stable. I'm here. This is not a recorded video, and then I put it as like I put it out like I just recorded it. No, I'm here in the now, in the flesh, Kiki in the flesh. Somebody travel for pleasure. Somebody don't want to travel for something either. So somebody could do like long distance relationships. Or like this could be within towns. Like, okay, we live in the same state, but you like 2 hours away from me. Like somebody would have had to travel for something. Because they say travel for pleasure. Alright, I'm here. I'm not a bit either. Somebody got advice on this situation too. So I don't know, it's like they were getting all the signs to do something. But due to delays, let me see something. Okay. What made them pull back from the collective abruptly? Well, this is reassuring. I'm glad it is. They don't have control of their life. Stand up for what you deserve. Then they don't even know what they deserve. Somebody is very defensive with a person. So choose your battles and choose them wisely. Let me put my phone on charge. I don't know. You know what this could be? Somebody been so used to toxicity, they crave toxicity. So when they came into a situation that really wasn't as toxic, they started to crave the toxicity that they've been always longing for and so used to. Where if they felt like the person that wasn't toxic was hiding something. It was something more thereof. Because that's all they know. When really in reality, this person was supposed to give somebody a whole new perception on life and how they access situations, and that everybody out there ain't got no motive with them. Everybody out there ain't out to hurt them. Can I be honest here? Yes, this is a space to always be honest. Let's be honest and respectful, because Mariah Carey, you'll always be my baby. You're a part of me indefinitely. She said you're a part of my entity or some shit like that. So this was like a retreat for somebody. Imagine going through hell and and then a spot opened up in heaven. It's like, damn, like you've been praying for this spot to get this heaven on the spiritual realm. And then it's like the door opened. It's like, come on, walk through. You're up next. You waiting in line and shit like, where my blessing? You're up next, right? And this person like, no, I think I know. I'd rather not. There's something wrong. It gotta be a catch here. Let's do it. I'm gonna just stick to what I know. I'm not laughing at this person's story, but I'm just laughing because just imagine the light is so bright, the door finally opens for you, and you like, nah, it's something more. But the torment in hell got a person mentality like, ah. I wasn't religious or spiritual, but when I smoked DMT for the first time, I became aware of things I never understood before. My best advice is don't depend on psychedelic drugs to reach a level of consciousness. You gotta just tap into that shit naturally, because you fall victim to being easily misled too. It's a dangerous drug, girl. Yeah, somebody crave toxicity, but that's all they know. Imagine going through hell, and the torment in hell is so powerful and so strong that once you finally get the freeway to go into like a heaven scenario, I'm not saying like this is a death situation, but I'm saying like heaven and hell is a mentality, right? A person is so used to being tormented that they don't even move their feet to go into this opportunity that's like a heaven mentality because of the torment that they had. It got instilled. Somebody got conditioned. She is so beautiful, y'all. She sleep like I'm sorry. Try another approach. Somebody here was supposed to go through another approach, handle something in a different situation, or view something in a different scope, or they realize, I mean, it's one thing to keep investing into something and it keeps breaking you. And somebody's ancestor was teaching somebody to try a different approach in this situation. Sometimes it's hard to let go of shit, especially depending on who the person it is. But I mean, I wouldn't self-sabotage my own happiness, because at the end of the day, this person bank off of you being unhappy. They bank off of you being miserable. They bank off of you constantly putting them before your own needs, your own desires, your own wants. This person is selfish as fuck. They're greedy. So I mean, you're gonna forever keep making that sacrifice to the extent of self and being miserable in the realm that you've created yourself to be in at the hands of this person. You can't expect a person that don't want to see you happy to expect you to go, to cheer you on, to go into something that's gonna make you happy. Hell no. If anything, they're gonna find ways to sabotage you, keep you stuck, keep you stagnant. I would recommend everybody try it at least one time, then decide for yourself it's a blessing. No, drugs put you in a lower level of consciousness, just like drinking do. That's why I don't even really drink like that at all. Every blue moon, if that, or when the moon is literally blue. Toxic, ouch, heavy word. Yeah, this is very toxic. But I mean, if that's all you know, it's really hard to come into a situation and, if I'm lacking healing, view it in a healthy scope, because that's all I know. Life beat me down so much. I've been seeing colors to people. So somebody could have that mentality of like, they seen all these different colors to people, so they just got to the part where it's like, okay, I'm gonna just find that person that I can accept their bullshit. Hi, Auntie Trish. Oh, I love when my ancestors just pop up on me, y'all. I saw my ancestor in my dream. That's how I learned the song. She was in my dream and we was dancing together to this song. I love spiritual ancestral visitations, I do. But then some of them just make me so damn sad. Other things that don't need to be covered by insurance. Hold on, I missed something. But there are so many other ways to unlock invisible chains off your spirit. Exactly. Other things don't need to be covered by insurance. All this other bullcrap. I hope everything is going good with everybody today and tomorrow shines brighter than it did for you today. Ashe, you too. So yeah, I mean, somebody here is very overwhelmed. Somebody's realizing something is not worth it. Or that somebody's gonna come into this perception of, this shit wasn't even worth it. I invested into some shit that it was smoke and mirrors. Somebody really don't have self-worth, so they undervalue themselves. They undervalue what they bring to the table, and they allow people to dictate what they're worth and treat them how they feel they should be worth. They let people treat them how they feel they should be treated, or what they feel they're worth. That's what I meant to say. Damn, I couldn't get that out. Somebody stutter, or somebody have a hard time expressing themselves, speaking, working too hard or for free. Yeah, somebody be working too hard. Like you are enough. Somebody here do a lot of work for free for people too. Or they always showing up for these people for free. Like I said, it's like, it's who the person is. Like, I mean, when you think of like, okay, let's say it's a family dynamic and it's like, okay, a family member is running a business and family expects you to give it to them for free, but then they go out to like Gucci stores, Louis Vuitton stores and shit like that and pay full price, but then they make you feel like your prices are too high, or they're just not willing to pay that ticket when it comes to you and what you're trying to grow and trying to manifest. But they'll go pay full price on some designer shit before they travel across the street to support you. This shit is not worth it at all. Mm-mm. Somebody look. It's 2 kids and 2 parents. I mean, y'all see the kids playing in the. I'm telling you, something would have been so. Somebody here, you could have a kid, they could have a kid, or like I said, it was storybook ending. Yeah, something was supposed to end for somebody going to a new beginning, or somebody here, they can have kids, you could have no kids, or they could have no kids, you could have kids. Everybody's situation is different, or they can have multiple kids, you can have 1 kid. Kids just plays a part in this. Okay, what else? Thank you. Somebody is so flirty. Somebody is so adventurous, so rebellious, but you're flirty. And that could rub somebody wrong. You're naturally a flirt. And it's not intentional. It's that rubs somebody, you swept somebody off their feet first of all. Somebody fell for somebody quick in a situation and they felt like that shit didn't add up either. But it's this energy of like somebody here, you naturally flirt with people and you don't peep that you flirting with people, but this person peeped that you flirting with people. And it's like, no, I didn't mean it that way. Like, that wasn't my intentions. This is funny. We all are attending the podcast, my message. Yes, we are. My bad, y'all. I'm missing the comments, but like, I'm locked in. Somebody's very adventurous. Somebody's not meant to be controlled. You're a charmer naturally. And it's because you're so confident. So, like, it can come off like, okay, let's say a person seems flirty to other people. Like, oh, yeah, she's a flirt. He's a flirt, right? But really, in reality, you're confident. And they're used to dealing with insecure women that have to put people down to feel secure about themselves. So they talk about anybody and anything. So when you meet a person that's actually confident, a confident empress energy, they naturally uplift people. And it comes off as flirty, but really in reality, I'm just uplifting people. Baby, I'm not flirting. Oh my goodness, that's what this is. Somebody is so sexy too. Heroic. Somebody step into people's storms. And somebody is just so excited about the littlest shit or just life, period. OER eyes only. And I think he got like this third eye. Somebody really tapped in. Somebody likes somebody's body too. I'm impressed because you know how to love me. Somebody hear you do something. Somebody is the type of lover where you pay attention to a person. Yeah, third eye. He got a pyramid on his third eye. Somebody here, you pay attention to a person. Help hermit mode. Somebody's so self-absorbed. They're used to dealing with self-absorbed people. Paralyzed by fear, antisocial, isolated, paranoia, restrict, forgetfulness, powerlessness, loneliness, and folly. What does folly mean? So, okay. Where was I getting at? Because it's like I'm everywhere. Somebody's so energetic too. Oh, somebody is that type of lover where you really pay attention to your lover and you pay attention to what they need without them having to tell you so you can do what they need. A lack of good sense. Somebody's foolish. Okay, let me see something. I'm not going to take it. It came out sideways. Somebody's not learning from their past mistakes, though. They lack interest. Somebody's there authentic. So it's like 3 to 4 different energies down here. Somebody's authentic. Somebody here, you don't need a permission slip to do what you want to do. Somebody asks people for permission to do what they want to do. Just do it. Somebody need to count their blessings, though. Answer is yes. Somebody is severely optimistic. Okay. But they're not learning from their past mistakes. They got lack of interest. Third party friction, uncommitted. Somebody can't commit because they entertain other people. So it comes off as somebody's afraid of commitment, so they entertain so many options so then they don't commit to one situation. They're comfortable being alone. They like the attention they get being alone. And they rather do it alone. They rather do this life thing alone. They don't really want no companion for real. Okay. Can you tell me more? Somebody's manipulative and they're a perfectionist. Possessive. They lack balance between work and their home life. And they focus on self, but they also very jealous and shallow. Tending to yourself. And somebody feels stuck in this. I mean, this is what you wanted though. Hey, for you I will. Impatient, unstable, don't finish things. Somebody don't finish shit that's hard. Regret. They feel like this shit is a lot of emotional baggage. Like, somebody is really regretting this shit. Due to choosing things, no, is the answer. Due to choosing things, from a past life trauma place. This could be trauma built off of past lives or past experiences. And they need to heal because, I mean, they're guilty about something. Or guilt is keeping somebody down. And they got a lot of intense feelings about what they're guilty about. A lot of unresolved issues. Regression. Stagnant. And it was not worth the effort, yeah. A lack of growth. Or somebody ancestors like sent two people a separate way because it just wasn't worth the effort. All the effort you was putting into something wasn't worth it because at the end of the day, this person is non-committal. They're avoiding healing, so it wouldn't really be worth the effort of constantly trying to pour in a person that's not dedicated to pouring into you. You was sent on a mission to get somebody a new perspective. So they start relationships, but they don't have an end to it. It don't go to marriage. It don't go furthermore. No. Oh, I think I'm missing the whole conversation here. I'm glad I'm a lover. I'm a midnight cover yourself with my love. Yeah, this is... Okay, let me see. Or somebody's realizing something was not worth the effort. Because, I mean, imagine the world beating a person down and then you can't even go home to a safe space and that person's beating you down too. Or you can't really go around family because they beating you down. Meanwhile, you're trying to build them up. And you feel so fucking hopeless about life as is. Or about the world as is. But the people that you're choosing makes you feel more hopeless because it's a reflection of the abuse that you keep tolerating. Or that you tolerate through childhood. Or through experience. And it's a reflection of this is something you need to heal, but this is somebody's comfort zone, so they just choose to stay in it instead. Because it's a reflection of, that's how they feel their value, though. And this is actually really sad. It's a really sad energy. Okay. Time in 1 month or next full moon. So somebody here, this shit gonna become clear for somebody, some year. Somebody here or a year. Somebody here, some months. Somebody here within this next full moon. So I think we got a full moon today.